Hey, this is Joe from Cell Phone Geek. Today we are going to talk a little bit about the new iPhone 5. I know it's been out for a couple weeks here, and I see we got some reviews, good and bad. And we're going to start off, this one here is going to be the 5 user complaints about the iPhone 5. So we're going to complain a little bit about the iPhone 5, but that's okay. I'm going to put the link down below to this article so you can watch this video here. I'm not going to play the video for you, but you are more than welcome to come and watch this video. And this article was posted on 9/26 of 2012 by Doug Gross by CNN, and talks that on the weekend they broke the record. They sold over 5 million of these new iPhones. Pardon me. First off, scratches. Apple prides itself on making products that aren't just functional but beautiful as well. But users are reported they have having problems with the new iPhone 5 in only days or even hours. The sheen on the sleek aluminum phone is getting scratched up. So they mean the side of the phone. If you look on the side of the iPhone, let's see here if I get a picture of the iPhone. The side of it, if I know what I'm talking about, it's like that grayish color. Let's see if there's a good view of one of them. That's probably pretty good. Oh, here, this one will work perfect. See, this is the side I'm talking about. This apparently gets scratched real easy, so you're going to want to be careful with your new iPhone 5. So you're going to want to get a case or something to try to protect this, otherwise it's going to get all scratched up. That's the first complaint. The next one is the Lightning dock connector. It says, day 3 of having a new iPhone, I already have lost a power cord, thanks to Apple. Just kidding, wrote one Twitter user. So once you lose that one power cord, since it only comes with one, it's obviously not the same as the old power connector. You guys should know about that, but I'll show you a quick picture here. Obviously they changed it, so now it looks like this here, with the smaller adapter here in the end. It's not the big, I believe the other one was 30 pins, this one is less than that. I'm not sure if I'm saying that one right, but they changed the plug on the bottom of it for the new iPhone so they can make it thinner, and also take up less space inside the phone, obviously, because the part that plugs in here has to go into the phone, so they ran out of room, so they had to change the plug and make it smaller. So they made it smaller, but now people are losing the cords. I don't know if you like to lose stuff, but some people lose stuff all the time. And if you only have one of these cords and you have 5 or 6 of the other ones, you obviously can't charge a new iPhone if you don't have this cord. So try not to lose this cord. Otherwise, people are complaining, obviously, that they have to buy the cord again, and the cord is like $30, I believe. You can order one online, so you gotta be careful and not lose that. And eventually, the new iPod Touch that's coming out is going to have that new dock connector, and I believe the new iPod Nano is also going to have the new connector, which is coming out within the next few months. The next complaint is the phone's too light. We're told that some of these are kind of weird. That's the way it goes. People complain that the phone doesn't weigh enough. It says that the phone is the lightest smartphone ever. Can I be honest and say that I wish the iPhone 5 was slightly thicker and heavier? Hate thin phones. That's what somebody complained about. Another one says, hell, the iPhone 5, way too light for this PAS attack. I need a heavier phone so I don't completely destroy it. Another one also says, this new iPhone is way too light. I feel like it's going to just fly out of my hand with the slightest breeze. So people are saying that it doesn't weigh enough, so it doesn't feel solid. It feels kind of cheesy. But I've played with the new iPhone 5, and it is pretty light. But it's kind of nice because you can put it in your pocket and you can just forget about it. You don't remember it's there, but so you don't want to put it through the wash. But at least it's nice you can put it in your pocket and it doesn't weigh you down or anything like that. And it doesn't feel that cheesy. And I've seen there's some drop tests you can look up on YouTube. They do a drop test of the new iPhone 5, and it actually does quite well on the drop test. It only scratches up like I said above here. The side of the phone is really the only part, the aluminum part of the phone is the only part really that gets scratched up. So it's pretty amazing. So the iPhone is improving quite a bit. They're a little behind of Android currently, but they are catching up slowly. Another thing is the screen issue. There's 5 million new phones in the wild now, so invariably there are going to be some lemons. It's hard to know how widespread it is, but a handful of problems with the phone's touchscreen are bubbling up too. So the screen is actually bubbling up, I guess, which isn't good. There's a YouTube video that shows that appear to be a weird bubble showing up on one part of the display screen when the user touches another. Oh, so when you push on one side of the screen, then the bubbles appear on another spot of the screen, which is kind of weird. It's kind of like the screen racks or something. That's just something with the way they put it together. So I believe if you have that kind of problem, I would just bring the phone back to where you got it from, and hopefully they can swap it out for another one. But I know right now people are on a waiting list to even get one. So you should tell your carrier right away that you have this phone and the screen bubbles up. So you want to exchange it for a different one so you can get put on the list. But then I would just hold on to that phone and use it in the meantime until they can get you another one. Or if they come out with a way to fix the problem. But it looks like they're probably going to have to give you a new phone, because otherwise it's going to be like a service call where they have to take the phone and take it all apart to fix the bubbling problem. So I don't know if you have the new iPhone 5 and it does that or not. You're going to do a little research. Just Google the new bubble problem and see what Apple recommends. Otherwise, bring it back to your carrier and see what they tell you, and see if you get put on a wait list to get another one. And just wait with this phone in the meantime. Alright, so another thing is leaking light. Pardon me. Phones aren't supposed to leak, but users on multiple forums are reporting that light from the screen appears to be showing through gaps around the iPhone 5's antenna and power button. Boy Genius report said it's happening on one of its phones and shows light streaming out of a small crack beneath the power button. So I guess the screen, screen lights up when you're using it, and apparently the light's coming through different cracks and gaps in the iPhone 5, which I guess could be a problem. I don't really see how it's too big of a problem, but I guess some people don't like that. I guess if you're in a dark room, it's going to light up in those other spots, but I don't really see that doesn't really harm anything, so I don't think that's a big problem. It's not a big issue. It just, I guess people are kind of annoyed by it, especially since they're paying, quite a bit, big bucks for this. And yeah, and it says the report also said that the leak is only visible in low light, and users said Apple has offering replacements. Oh, so they'll replace your phone if your phone's leaking light out of cracks and around the power button and around the home button, if you're having that kind of issue. It'd be kind of actually nice if Apple did have a crack, or I don't know, like a light around the power button, so you can see where the power button is when you're using the phone, or even when you're currently not using the phone, like if it blinked or something. I don't know if they could put that in a new design in the future or something, so you can find the button. Sometimes it's not easy to find the button, especially if you're in the dark, like they said, low lighting. If you're in low lighting or in the dark, it'd actually be quite handy if the power button flash or something. Like some phones, I know it flashes by the power button, like letting you know you have a message or something. But it'd be good just so you can find the power button, and you can click on the power button and let you know that you're, where it's at. And even to let you know, like if the screen is lit up, the power button should actually light up, because then you know that the screen is lit up. Like if it's in your pocket and you don't know you push the home button or the power button, your screen's on, and you may be accidentally making a phone call or something. If you glance down and you see that your pocket's lighting up, this could be a good feature to have to let you know that you may be pocket dialing someone, or somebody else may say, hey, your phone's lighting up, you might want to check your phone and see what's going on. It actually might be a good idea. They might want to put that in. Unfortunately, I'm not part of Apple, so I can't take credit for this, but if they do that in the future, that would be actually a nice feature to add on. In the comments below, if you guys want to check this out and post any comments or concerns you may have, and any new ideas you want to have Apple put into their new iPhone, I guess iPhone 6, the next one that'll be coming out, and see what happens, and we'll talk about anything new, any new features that you like to see, like if you want to copy anything else that Android has already that you like to see in the iPhone, go ahead and post in the comments below, and we'll get some questions and answers down below and see what happens. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and post in the comments you may have. Alright, have a great day.